Hey, it's Joe, and this is my next project.
The other day I had a project come up and I needed a little skeleton about the size of a Barbie. And since there was no skeleton in a Barbie, I had to make one out of wire. And so this is the idea that I came up with. I thought I could take a piece of wood and drill a few screws through the back in order to wrap the wire around and make the body, and then I would make the arms and legs separately, and all the arms and legs would articulate. So I drew it out and got it in my mind how I wanted to build it, and here's what I did. Enough drawing, let's build it. Put the screws in the board from the back. That way when I wrapped the wire around it, I'd be able to unscrew them and get them off if they were tight. And I clamped them to the table where I could really twist on them good and tight. Went around each screw a couple of times in order to make an eyelet. We had one for the neck, one for each shoulder, and one for each leg. And I left some hanging along there. Unscrew the screws out of the back. You have the basic mandrel. You can make the neck as tall as you want. Anyway, let's watch it. See what happens. You bend the shoulders out. That neck piece is long because I planned on making a large head that would jiggle a little bit, kind of like a bobblehead. And then we made the ribs, wrapped the ribs around there. For some reason, I thought it had to have a lot of ribs. I don't really know what the thinking was behind that. I was looking at a picture of a skeleton right there on the table. But anyway, it all worked out. Get all the ribs on, pull them tight, start bending them around. And then you can cut them off the way you want them. And then the little hip joints, get those stuck out there. Bend the little legs around, hook those on. I did the knees with a cotter pin. It worked out really nice, and all the joints bent in the same way a real human bends, basically. Look, standing up first time. Yeah, they all move around, all the joints move around really good. It's coming to the point I was thinking I had to have a head. I'm not much of a metal sculptor, so it took me a while to think about it, and actually I thought aluminum. So I saved up cans for a couple of hours and made that head. And there he is. And you'll be seeing him again in one of the next projects. We've got plans for him. He's small, but he's wiry. Off to the next project.
I hope you enjoyed watching as much as we enjoyed making it. If you did, tell your friends and subscribe. It's important.